this video, I will be sharing how to do Sun Salutation A, also known as Surya Namaskara A. I'll be sharing how to do with modifications for beginners and without. For the full expression of this pose, begin in Mountain Pose or Tadasana. Rotate the upper arms around and raise them all the way up. Exhale, come to a forward fold, bringing your hands to the floor and relaxing your head over. Look forward, straightening your spine up halfway, and on your exhale, plant your palms flat onto the floor and lightly jump your feet back into a Chaturanga Dandasana, which is a half push-up. From there, press yourself up into an upward facing dog arch, and then press your hands into the ground, lift your hips up and back, and come into downward facing dog. Hold downward facing dog for several deep breaths. On an inhale, raise your heels all the way up and bend your knees generously. Look forward in between your hands, lightly jump your feet up to meet your hands into a half forward fold, and on an exhale, forward fold all the way down. On your next inhale, come all the way up to standing with a straight spine, reaching your arms up, and exhale, release your hands down by your sides in Mountain Pose or Tadasana. For the modified beginner's friendly version, stand up tall in Mountain Pose at the top of your yoga mat. Rotate your arms around and raise them all the way up. On an exhale, slowly fold your torso over, bring your hands to the floor, and relax your head. If your hands do not reach the floor, bend your knees generously so your hands are able to touch the ground. Alternatively, you can place your hands on yoga blocks at any height. From your forward fold, either keep your hands on your yoga blocks or place them on your shin bones, straightening your spine, looking up halfway. On an exhale, plant your palms flat onto the ground, framing your feet, and step back 1 foot at a time into a plank pose. From your plank, gently lower your knees to the ground, untuck your toes, and slowly lower your whole body down onto your belly on the ground. Have your hands on either side of your ribs, elbows pointed upwards. On your next inhale, lift your head and chest off the ground, using your upper back muscles to hold you up. On an exhale, lower your head back down to the floor. Tuck your toes from here, press into the ground with your hands and your feet. You can come through your hands and knees position and then straighten your legs into downward facing dog. Once you're there, hold downward dog for 3 deep inhales and exhales. On an inhale through your nose, raise your heels all the way up, bend your knees generously. Look forward between your hands and take as many steps as you need to bring your feet up to meet your hands at the top of your yoga mat. Once you're there, either place your hands on your shins to look up halfway or on your yoga blocks. On an exhale, come back to a forward fold. On your next inhale, come all the way up to standing with a straight spine, reaching your arms up. And then on your exhale, release your hands down by your sides in Mountain Pose.